Hello everybody and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. I have this pause at just a great little time. Apparently this little stink cloud looks like a little face there. Where's that little stink cloud coming from? Consumable ore, I've maybe the bleach stone in there? But anyway, there shouldn't be bleach stone in there. Anywho. But we have a nice little base going right here. We have a good water system. We're gonna have to start processing the polluted water. There is about a few of it. And it looks like we're a little low on oxygen on the right half of my base. So I'm thinking the best thing to do will probably to increase my oxygen generation over here. We might be able to... let's see, we're not doing anything with this water. Oh, you know what? The main thing I should probably do is work on my power distribution system. It's functional right now, but it's not ideal, so that is something I'd like to work on. What I'll probably end up doing is extending the base a little bit out this way and kind of having like a vertical utility section right here that'll have branches. I'll move these kind of over this way. They'll have branches that those come off of. So you're unpowered. Why are you unpowered at the moment? Let's take a look here. Power consumption's really high on... Yeah. Power consumption right there is quite high. I think that's probably going to be the thing we're going to work on today mostly. So why don't we start that by, let's just dig an area out kind of like this. Yeah, just all the way over until we get to this area with the salt in it. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to deconstruct... Well, let's make sure there's nothing behind this wall here. I don't see anything behind this wall, so we're gonna dig this, or deconstruct this wall here, but just those two. So I can put a door in, and ooh, that's the wrong one. Deconstruct this, cancel that. And then we are going to have them start digging through this way. Just like this. That down like that. Copy this over like this for now. Do that as well. Yeah, just get them working on it. I'm going to need some more oxygen production over here. The easiest thing to do on that note, because you can see it's okay on this end. I think part of the problem is... I think we need to turn this guy back on. The carbon dioxide floats down. And I'm thinking maybe we can simplify this. Because I've... well, you know what we could do? We could burn... Hang on, let's take a look at our research. We could solve one of our problems here. Let's go to where's it? Power, fossil fuels. Yes. Now that I've got you know, kind of got this automated, mildly automated system working, what I can do is put in a natural gas generator there and at least burn the natural gas off. So I'm gonna go flip that. I don't know why the natural gas and the chlorine kind of wants to just flow off in that direction. It's like it's natural, like, bent. Also, that's already set to forever. Okay. And do we have any free beds? We don't, but we can put in more cots. What do we got? 12 people. What do we got in here? Joya Seeds, Athletics, Construction. I like that. Let's print you out. The room's way too big now, but we can fix that as we go. Insufficient oxygen, yes. There's definitely insufficient oxygen. What I'm thinking we could... Because this right now is a sealed room. It might not necessarily need to be. What I'm thinking is we just... well, I mean, it's working now. Burn off the natural gas and just let the chlorine kind of sit there. We might be able to pump it into a tank or just off to the side somewhere where where it's, you know, it's not going to be in the way. But right now I just need I feel like I'm kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place until I get my power situated a little bit better. Oh, the natural gas creates polluted water. Ugh. And that means the ideal place for it would be over here. Not perfect. So I think what we'll do here, let's cancel, we'll go to right here. That's a pretty good spot, I think. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to grab a ladder. And I'm going to cancel more of those. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna put in a ladder directly in the center here. And we're gonna have this go just all the way down. And up to... We'll have to, you know what? Is there a mass? That's attack, capture critter, pipe contents, harvest plants. I'm gonna grab all those, get them out of the way. There's a lot of the carbon dioxide kind of floats down into the cistern here too. If I filled it up with water a little bit more, that would solve the problem too. And I gotta get rid of this little blip right there. And I think I've got a plan for that. But right now, I really need to work on the power thing. So I can even start laying it out a little bit. So I need a bunch. I'm gonna need basically one of these on every level. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be putting them like here. Every level that where power generation needs to be power generated. We're gonna put one of those. That's chlorine in there. Ugh. So once we get the power grid set up a little bit better, I think we'll be able to deal with the oxygen generation problem a little bit better. We got a lot of algae stored up in here, so I'm not too worried about that right now. There's a lot of algae nearby, so there's always more to get. So I think we'll be okay. But we need to continue the project. Over to the side. I was wondering if these still, if these get the benefits of the power control station after the room's messed up. It doesn't, and I did not know that, but now we know. So that's okay. What we can do here is now once we get past the section where it would vent this up. Yeah, definitely need to get this power situation settled. We might be able to reduce the size of this room a little bit by mashing some... Well, you know what? I was just thinking. The batteries technically don't need to be in this room. So we could save space by moving the batteries out of the room. That does mean turning the power grid off for now. So I was planning on doing some other things today, but immediate issue seems to be getting the power grid sorted a little better. Once I get that sorted, then I can get the oxygen generation sorted a little better. I might, let's see, do we have any? I've got them set up over here. I don't actually have too many of these in the base. I think what we'll just go ahead and do is throw in one like down here, just for now. Just throw that in there for now, and then I'll go ahead and fix it up later. They're making progress. Yeah, this no longer counts as a farm area, but that's okay. Ooh, did somebody skill up? Oh, a couple people skilled up. Let's go up our grilling skills. Roach. Electrical engineering. I want to make sure there's a lot of people with that because it is very useful. Same with cooking. And you don't have anything. Nobody is on art. You know what? I can't. I was like, let's right-click it and undo that. Nope, that's not happening. I mean, the power situation's okay right now, but okay is not gonna cut it. Okay, there's some oxygen generation going on this half of the base. I think the best thing to do would be to get rid of I can get rid of the natural gas easily by burning it, so I'm not too concerned about that. I'm gonna kind of leave this side a little bit more open, so that either I could put in a fire pole on this end as well, or to just facilitate the movement of gases, just, you know, rising and lowering through the colony. I'm not gonna actually build this right now, but I am just going to draw it across. Try to keep those lines in order as best I can. So to finish that up, it would be like this. So those two. There we go. And then yeah, there's a lot of work to do up there. But this is the main section I want to get taken care of. Like 3 or 4 levels right here. And then these will get removed. I want to get the natural gas generator in there, but I'm going to have to find something, because it doesn't have an output for the dirty water. I'm going to have to find something to do with it. It just has to bloop through the floor, or they're going to have to continuously mop it up, which is not an ideal solution. How's that oxygen looking? Ah, it's helping. It's helping. How's the food? Food situation is looking pretty good, actually. The water situation, on the other hand, is not. Is there? I don't think we've really hit ice in this. Or what we could do is go oxygen, or not oxygen, we want a temperature overlay. So there's some ice up here. And I could either melt it out or mine it out. There's some water up here just to kind of replenish. I really want to get rid of that little nub right there too. It's bugging me. It's not a priority right now. Getting all this set up and sorted is the priority at the moment. There's a lot of coal in here too, so that's useful. I'm gonna have them dig straight through there, so at least the what's it called, that kind of ventilation shaft is set. I'm wondering why the like I assigned them these tasks first. Why are they doing? I'm wondering why they do these ones. You know what I can do? If I tell them to dig this out, that'll get me coal and it'll get rid of all those fucking plants. Thank you. Oh, that needs to get mined out too. What is this? What's the light? Resilient crystalline element. Probably solid and miscellaneous, overheat temperature 200 C. So it's like really, really heat resistant, it seems. As long as nobody's starving to death at the moment, I'm kind of okay with the colony as is. It's looking better. It is looking better. I feel like we're getting a little long to the right here, and maybe we could start going up and down a little. Yeah, definitely up a little bit more. But I feel like this is going to be, at least for now, for a while, is going to be the like external right side, you know, barrier of the colony. So just let them get this far. And then we can safely continue. That's a lot. I wonder what you could do with what we could do with chlorine. I feel like the best thing to do would be to right now would be to vent it into a high pressure area, but that would be difficult because I still have never found oil. So that might be outside of my capabilities at the moment, because I can't make plastics. How's the germs in the colony? Not bad, really. I could definitely use a larger restroom. So that's probably something we'll end up doing too. And if I remove this sieve here, and I can move some other stuff around as well, I can make this side of the base look a lot nicer too. But like I said, does unreachable. You guys are capable of digging this stuff out. I know you are. They got a propensity for higher level tasks first, it seems. They want to do the up and then the down, maybe. Well, now they're doing the down. They just don't. Maybe this is too hard. Maybe nobody, let's see, skills. Somebody's got super hard digging. At least one person has super hard digging. Well, that's a doctor right there, so let's start getting more people on digging. Like the one area I really want them to do, they're like, eh. This is set to, I'm pretty sure this is on forever. Yeah, so I don't want to run out of food again, so that's set to forever. This is a very small bathroom. We got 4 showers, though. Are they, well, no, they did a couple. Here, you know what we should do? Here, let's go ahead and cancel these. Tell them not to go any further down. I want you guys to focus. Focus like a laser beam. Laser focus. And at least, what is that? Oh, that's an arbor tree. It doesn't. I planted it, but we never gave it. What's it called? Irrigation. So there's the natural gas generator we could throw down somewhere. Ideally, the best thing for me to do would be to move the batteries outside of the power generation room. I just had a tendency to keep them together just because it's easy. But moving them off to the side would be efficient. It's only a little chlorine gas, you're fine. Quit your bitching. Give another person on super hard digging. I really didn't think it would be this much of a task to get them to set up that much mining, but you know what? We're gonna start getting these booped down in here, and we'll go power. I want to get this going. Heavy watt wire. So what the heavy watt wire is gonna go right onto where the ladder is. There we go, and down. Like so. We'll keep it going down because it'll need to keep going down and up. Oh, you know what I was just thinking? It would be simpler if it was on the left side of this. Fudge it. We're already here. I've already gone this far. It's like, cause now I have to do this. Oh, you know what I can do? And then cancel these ones. And then power, wire, and then these will just go down to the floor. Like so, like this. And then what we'll do is these will go across, and basically different sections will be installed on different lines here. So like, that's the floor there. I'll stop this one right there because I don't know specifically where I want it to go. Probably jump over this one here. Keep going to the other side. Can I jump over a jumper thing? Yeah, I can. I can jump a jumper. And this... will get down and basically plugged into the bottom section here. Which is still too much on one line, but that's the gist of what we're doing. And I think it's gonna work. It's not that bad. We've made a lot of progress. And then what I was thinking we could do is we could use the space behind these to store batteries. Oh, balls. Didn't even think of that. Okay, alright, priority. I ran that straight through that area that hadn't been, floored yet. And, oh! Oh, I thought I saw a person fall. Yeah, just vent all those deadly gases right out into the diddle. This is fine. Bristleberries, dirt, strength. Look, ooh, +7 strength. Print that bastard out. Let's get these people in here. And this will get moved. We'll probably end up moving this over here. This will get expanded out into a taller section for cooking. Put the massage tables. Well, actually, you know what? We maybe put the. There's a big section here. I don't know what I want to do. We'll figure it out. But, you know, like oh, it's nighttime now. Okay, yep. Alright, just vent all that. That's my bad. Yeah, just vent it all out. Just vent it all right out into the doodle there. I'd always make the cistern deeper if I wanted to, because there's some stuff I want to do with that. And then what we'll do is we'll take all these 3 out. Because we're going to be replacing them with it. Yes, thank you! I think right now we're sucking down power, just doing nothing, basically, on these things. Yes, cap that off, please and thank you. That is a lot. It's a lot of wires I just laid down. that, they actually got through all that. Yeah, I think that they did need the super hard digging to get through this, and there was only one person on it before. I think that was the gist of the issue. Yeah, it's just a little chlorine. This side of the base is heavily polluted with just unbreathable gases. The rest of the colony kind of balanced out nicely, though. I like that. Trying to think of a good way to keep the carbon dioxide out of the cistern to keep it a vacuum in there. Seems like it's overly complex for what I need. Yeah, we'll leave that there. Yeah, so right now they're laying. Well, it looks like they got most of the stuff in the center here already done. Most of the wires. Okay, that's more progress than expected. I think right now we're gonna go ahead and pop a door on this side. At least block this one off. I think this is gonna be way too big to technically be a greenhouse, but we'll see. We'll be able to see how big it is in a hot second when they finish this stuff. Hey, there we go. Thank you, guys. I just need it to be a room again. This one, too. But I'm going to just leave that for now because I do want to move the batteries out so I can get the generators in a more condensed area. Yeah, look at that. So much progress is being made on our power grid. It makes me happy. I'd love to get that arbitrary growing. We have that one seed. If we could get it growing, that'd be wonderful. I'm thinking I kind of want enough bathrooms and showers to be able to facilitate maybe 50% of the base at once. And right now we have 1/7. Take 7 cycles of people using this line on those toilets there. Those toilets are gonna be utilized for quite some time. What does this one do? Filter, so this one sucks oxygen up, outputs everything else in here. This one grabs CO2 and bips it down there. Yeah, I'm thinking one of the best things I could probably do for this situation, simplify it, is if I burned off the natural gas, then I'm not having to deal with storing it or anything like that. Yeah, that getting rid of this stuff is a hell of a task for them. And there's only like 2 people who can do it. We're getting there. Can I make some more of these? You know what? I'm gonna tell them to put one of these behind each of these lines here. 4 batteries. Probably didn't have enough actual copper for that. Where is my puncher thing? Make iron ore into iron, copper into copper. Are we out of copper? That'd be off. I think we are out of copper. There's some right there. Alrighty then. We are out of copper. Well, that'll slow you down right there. Well, here's a big vein of it, so let's go ahead and tell them to get through this. And there's a fair bit of it right here as well, so we'll just tell them to go down. Yeah, that'll slow you down. I'm telling them to build huge power, production and distributions, sectors without access to copper. I mean, some of it might be laying down on the ground because I haven't swept the colony in ages. Oh, yeah, this is starting to really fill up, isn't it? This is fine. We're making progress. And then what I could do is I could disassemble those 2. Gotta wait for everything to get plugged because I want the base's power to be off for a minimal amount of time. I haven't told them to go any further than this. Hey, phosphorate. That's fertilizer. So I want the base power to be off for a minimal amount of time. So what we're going to end up doing is turning... Wait for all this to be constructed, and then what I'm going to have to do is issue a number of construct and deconstruct orders, because all of the power lines that are going across the base are going to have to get connected and snapped in key locations, like, all at once. That means that, so, like, this little bit will be connected in there. And what I'll probably do is just hit everything up here. This will be connected probably just into these machines right here. So here, let's have them pop that across right there like that, preemptively. Down here it gets a little uglier. But still not too bad. Because this one doesn't go anywhere at the moment. Because that one will go out. We have 2 of them right here and a 3rd right there. So what we'll do is we'll draw this one all the way across, and this one will, yeah, so I'll start it. We'll rip this stuff out. This one will come all the way across, power this section over here, and I might pull it onto, no, I'm not going to cross that. And this one down here, I think I'll have to have another one. Ideally, I would like to have, like, this little section and this little section on its own power diddly, but for now, that's how it's going to look. And, let's see, did most of those mining tasks get diddled? They doodled. I really want this done, so I'm going to tell them to prioritize everything over here right now. I want you guys working on this side before anything else. Because there's a lot to do. Even if it's just laying down these lines and getting things plugged in, you know, preemptively, that's what I want done right now. These skills, improved farming. This guy really loves carrying stuff. What are we lacking in? Research, medicining. Yeah, we'll go improved carrying. Everybody could utilize that. Oh, there's copper down here. That's what they're going for. I'm going to cancel this one too. Well, I see a lot of things plugged in, and that's the last battery I wanted done. That is excellent. We are going to need to plug the batteries actually into the thingy here. Because right now they're not connected to anything. Power conduits, the fat ones. Yeah, because ideally they should be like this. They should all hook right into the big old power lines, like so. And that's all plugged in over here. Well, at least I got this capped back off. Ugh. That was a disaster for a hot second. I'll probably put that door back in. I am going to move a bunch of this stuff. And I could also get a lot of the automation wires set up preemptively, too. So I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm hoping. Get these all hooked in together, and then have them scrooge over here and plug into this stuff. I'll get it mostly laid down. I don't know if I can align them all together like that. I'm hoping I can do it like that. But we shall see. Food's still good. Magnus randomly fell asleep in a low oxygen area. Sounds like me. Okay. We're nearly set here. I don't see any... Well, the automation wires got to get laid down, so let them do that. And how's the coal situation? This should all be coal. Oh yeah, 18 tons. We did just have them mine out a fair bit of extra coal just now, so... I think the next thing we're going to do is once this is set up, we'll kind of distribute some oxygen doodles across the base, and then next plan is probably going to be to get a... fix this right here. This area is hideous. And then the central area. Start moving on up. Iron. I'm gonna print that out. I don't need more people, so I'm just gonna take the materials. That seems to work pretty good right now. Just a couple more sections of wires to plug in, and we're good to go. I think there is a definitely a problem with the bathroom. There's just it's not big enough. But this was a huge undertaking. So I like I said, we gotta finish one thing before moving on to the next thing, and this was a massive undertaking. We just kind of put ourselves into. This is all CO2 over here. These things choke out CO2, I'm pretty sure. Automation wires, thank you guys. Yep, some of it's done. Some of that stuff plugged in. I'm hoping that the way this is going to work is like any red signal, or maybe I don't know. I guess we'll see. We'll have to test. Because they each will output a red signal and a green signal, and I'm hoping it'll work, right? We shall see. Trying to keep ahead on the skill upgrades. Sure, everybody's good to go. So it looks like they've done the automation wires. I think all those are set up. So now we're just waiting on the last couple big ones. Hey, look at that! Fertilizer. Not that anything can grow in here right now. Was it temperature? Oh, it's too hot. Interesting. Yeah, it's 30... Well, I mean, I feel like plants should be fine at that temperature, but okay. Oh, they got through all that, too. What are you delivering iron ore over here for? What is this? That is a gas pipe with nothing attached to it. Are we not gonna... Are we lacking in something? I don't see them building. Oh, now they... Oh, there we go. Thanks, guys. Just had to complain a little. Just had to complain. Just a scotch there, and they got it done. That is the whole thing. Okay. That's the whole thing right there. So now what we need to do is plug all of these. First things first, we need to plug all of these in. Which I can easily do by drawing this across here into that. And then as soon as we know it's working, we can deconstruct these, deconstruct this, move it over so that they're right next to each other, and then see if we can't work on getting in a thingy. A natural gas generator. Doesn't seem dangerous at all. Very close to completion there before it became lunchtime. Food shortage? Is this all cooking ingredients? There's a little bit of... Yep. It's all cooking ingredients is the problem. 84 kilograms of pincha pepper nut. Wait, that's set to go forever. I don't have time to mess around right now. This is just what we have right now is just completely incapable of supplying our food needs. This is temporary. Yeah, as long as nobody's starving yet, I can get ahead of this. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, that doesn't... There we go. It's basically because it's too hot over here right now, so nothing's growing. Food shortage or leaving stuff unrefrigerated on the ground? It seems like a bad idea, guys. But I was really hoping to finish this up this episode, but we're not. We're already over on time, so we're not gonna be able to. But thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you've been enjoying, and I'll see you next time.